Hey everyone, how are we doing? My name is Tim Pongraves and this is Focus on Detailing. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing Colonite's number 845 Insulator Wax. Probably one of the most recommended videos I've had, and now I'm finally going to review it. The reason as to why this wax is recommended so much is it's because it's one of the top tier ones amongst the detailing communities. And what I mean by that is it's not overly expensive, only costing around $38, but it is highly regarded for its application and its performance. Now, I don't want people thinking that I'm paid to say this stuff about this product, although looking back through the footage and hearing myself and the way I'm holding it, anyone would think that I probably am. But in all honesty, I'm not paid a cent. I'm doing this because I love doing it, and a lot of people out there have wanted this review. So the stuff I'll be going over today with this wax probably won't be new for a lot of the people out there, but will hopefully be beneficial in some way, shape or form. The usual stuff that I test with a wax is its application, how easy it is to take off, the water repelling ability, and the overall look, if there's any change at all. It's said that this wax creates a wetness and shine that a Carnauba wax can produce, yet has the longevity of a paint sealant. With this wax, I'd like to include an accurate display of how long it actually lasts, but there's a few things to take into consideration and a few variables across the board. That includes where you keep your car, bike or boat, how often you wash it, and the climate with where you are. They say this one can last around 5 months. Now, there's nothing worse than a long drawn out intro. I'll be going over the process, the overview, and my thoughts during the test, so let's just get right into it.
This white Subaru XV will be getting the love today. I chose the white as 1, it's challenging to make the colour really pop at times, and 2, the Mercedes and BMW already had waxes and sealants on them. So rather than just cleaning it and applying the wax, I wanted to make sure that I'm applying it to a really clean surface to allow for better adhesion, better shine, and longer lasting performance. I started with the usual strip wash, which is just a foaming soap mixed with an all-purpose cleaner, then moved on to the 2 bucket method. That's pretty straightforward. After this, I sprayed down the car with a chemical decontamination product. This will help loosen and release the iron particles across the surface. Lastly, I used a clay bar to help remove built-up contaminants such as bugs from just daily use. The car was now super clean, stripped and dried, all set for the wax to be applied. Now, it was recommended to me, and it's common practice to do so, and that's to rest Colonite in some warm water for 10 minutes or so. It'll help change the viscosity to something that's a little easier to spread, as it's quite thick and not as user-friendly when cold. What I'll be doing for this video is the same as what I did for Fuso Coat. I'll split the bonnet into 2 even sections and apply the wax to only one side, but you won't know until I show you later. See if you can guess. Okay, so straight up, no drastic changes visually under this light, but where we'll really be able to tell is how hydrophobic that wax side is. If you're watching this and you're thinking the wax is on the left side, then I've got some bad news for you. But it's quite clear that this product is really hydrophobic. The water really didn't want to be resting on the paintwork, and I dare say the results would be even better when you're in motion with the car while it's raining. It would stream right off to be almost dry. It could even get better if it was given more time to rest on the paint, as I've gone straight from applying it to wetting it, but for the purpose of this video, it's still a decent display of its abilities. The added bonus of the water beading like this is it makes it super easy to dry. One pass over each section with the Tempest towel is all that was needed. The right side was really slick, even with my glove on, whereas with the left side it was a lot more grippy. Now that I've got my fix, the rest of the car could be coated. All I can say about the application is wow. It goes so far with such a little amount. I primed the pad to begin with by adding a small drop to the middle and spreading it over the applicator pad. But after that I needed very little to work over the surface. I'd work on a section at a time, say a door or a quarter of the roof, let it turn to a haze and then wipe off. It was super easy to remove with the plush microfiber towel and left no residue across the paint. It wasn't grippy, just went from a blurry surface to slick and shiny. I made sure to only apply a thin, even layer. Now I've seen people applying it in a circular motion, but with me it's just a habit to do the old straight back and forth, side to side and up and down motions. I don't think the paintwork is really going to care, as this product is not an abrasive. This wax can be laid if you are after added protection and gloss, but I wouldn't go doing that until waiting around, well, over 12 hours, but doing just one layer here was perfectly fine. Now when it comes to applying Colinite, you can use it with an applicator pad like I am here today, or you can use a machine polisher, just whatever works for you. Now not only did the paint get protected, but the glass too. This is the end result once the whole car was covered.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia?
Would I say that this product is worth the $38 that I paid? 110% yes. It's the sort of product that gets used on aircraft, boats, cars and bikes, that get used often and need protection, but where having wax continually applied isn't practical. So you could say from that it provides tough protection from such things as road grime, salt, sun and bugs, just to name a few. If you were to go on a lot of detailing forums, you'd find that some of the most highly recommended waxes are either Fuso Coat's Soft 99 or the one I've used here today. And if detailers are agreeing on a particular product, you know it'll be done with good reason. That's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and don't forget to check out some of my other uploads. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all later.
Honey, I'm a perfect 10.